Sub-Saharan Africa remains one of the poorest parts of the world, with the highest child mortality rates in the world. 1 child in 13 will die without safe drinking water. The people live in the rural areas where safe drinking water is difficult to find. There are few jobs. They have no money. If they're going to eat, they must grow it. They are subsistence farmers, living one failed harvest away from starvation. But this is a story of hope. Marion Medical Mission has been building wells in sub-Saharan Africa since 1990, providing sustainable sources of safe drinking water the rural people can afford to maintain. Safe drinking water is the single most effective intervention for the challenges communities face: disease, food stability, women's empowerment, education, and prosperity. Clean water makes anything possible. Marion Medical Mission wells are built by Africans, for Africans, supported by Americans.
You know, the program is sustainable. Even in the areas that we installed wells 20 years ago, they are still functioning because we engage the local communities themselves.
It puts me in a position to be able to help others, help the people in my community.
You see the passion in the maintenance person. You see the passion in the supervisor, that he has passion, not that he's going to use the well, but because he feels for the people. That is the culture that Marion Medical Mission has planted.
This well is not for Marion Medical Mission. This is not for Christian. This is not for Moses. This is for everyone.
Marion Medical Mission has brought safe drinking water to an estimated 6 million people. They verify and document each well built. They track well functionality yearly. Each year during the dry season, U.S. volunteers travel to Malawi, Zambia, and Tanzania to support the work with the African staff as they complete roughly 3,000 new wells. Wells are given to communities in need, regardless of faith. Each community builds their wells under the guidance of skilled, certified African well builders. The parts and the pump are made in 3 workshops by trained subsistence farmers. At the dedication and handover celebration, a U.S. volunteer explains Christians shared the love of Jesus with them because they heard of their need for safe drinking water. The celebration is one of joy. Their children no longer die from contaminated water. The village people will be healthier and be able to work longer in their fields, producing more food, meaning less starvation. The well is theirs, a well they know how to maintain, a well the rural poor can afford to maintain. Join Marion Medical Mission. Join the adventure, the excitement, the joy. Create a legacy of love. A well for an entire village costs only $500. Buy one or help buy one. 100% of designated donations go to their designated purposes.